life. I want you all the time. You raise me till of far. Till is forever. Karabiti caterpillar, sáré take off my galamia. Kálówó láyé kalẹ̀ lálàáfíà. Ọmọ yìí àpàyàn, ó ní ṣé mo máa mọ̀ sàn. Ọsàn yìí dàbí ìbejì, kò ń ṣọ̀sán wẹ́wẹ́. Ọmọ yìí àpàyàn, ó ní ṣé mo máa mọ̀ sàn. Ọsàn yìí dàbí ìbejì, kò ń ṣọ̀sán wẹ́wẹ́.
It's still the Bumper Breakfast Show. Hope you enjoyed the sport update by Stanley Paul Ikawu. But right now we're talking about is democracy working in Nigeria. That's our topic of discussion for this segment. Nigerians have been in democracy for as long as I can remember. And where we are now, where we are coming from, we're coming from the military. We came from the military era to the democracy era. Where we are now, what we are doing now, and when we look at the future, where we are going, is democracy actually working in this part of the world? You are free to join in the conversation. The number will be displayed on screen, but let me hear from my co-host what they think. Vera, do you think democracy is working in Nigeria?
Well, I think it's not working, and I know that democracy is a beautiful thing, just like the former President Olusegun Obasanjo stated recently, where he said the Western democracy system has really failed us. He said failed in Africa, not even us. So it's extension. Well, I know that during the military era, things are better. Honestly, it wasn't this bad. But I'm going to just take a leap from what the president said when he said that in Africa, this Western system has really failed us. And he explained, he argued that
former president?
That's Olusegun Obasanjo.
Former president.
He argued that it's just few people are enjoying democracy. Looking at the society, who serve them, it's just for the representative of the people that are really enjoying it. The rest of others are just looking and nothing is working. And I think that is what I perceive in Nigeria today. If democracy was working, things will not go this down. It's really down. It's bad. He advocated that the Afro democracy will be better than what we have. And he said we need to modify some of these things and not allowing the few to decide for a lot of people. And I think this particular democracy we're going through, this Western democracy, is the few determining what happens in a large country like this. We're close to how many millions of Nigerians. And so few people determine what will happen, what will not happen. And that was why I will always talk about the 2014 confab, where the national conference, where we have a lot of people, lots of resolution came up and we're not following those resolutions. I wonder what's going to happen. We are in it we are in it now. What will happen is the question. This is a concern to me. If we're not doing democracy, what will you do? If you ask me, my personal opinion, I think people say that's not good, you shouldn't say that. If democracy is not working, can we go back to military era? Maybe it will work. Look at the insensitiveness of Nigerians. People take things and throw it, and the government is being drainage system is not working. Look at the food security. We're not feeling it as a country. You look at security itself, we still have a problem with that. You look at our representatives, what is happening in the House. We talk about palliatives. Are people getting enough? Is it about palliative or getting skilled workers or getting people trained? Look at a lot of things happening. I think it's not working. Maybe we need to sit back again.
In the military era, will they give us palliative?
I don't know, but if things are not working, are we not supposed to sit down and redesign?
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my take is that democracy is working, to me. Because I said that because the whites who invented this and gave us democracy, if we check their claims, we see that most of the issues we have here in Nigeria and some other African countries, they don't have it there because they have a Senate claims where constitution stands, where they follow what is written in the constitution, where president is not above the law. Where whoever is representing whatever constituency is not above the law. So to me, democracy is working. We should just deal as people with ourselves, with our character, with our conduct. Here in Mitv, we have a system that works. If we have one leader, if we have one GM right today, the way he will lead us will determine the flow of the system that we have been using even before he came. And he comes rather. And when he leaves and there is another leader in place, the way the leader will still use the same system of regulations that we have been using will determine what that system is going to give us. To me, there is nothing wrong with democracy. Something is wrong with us as a people. We will have to deal with misappropriation of funds, security issues. You give people little work to do, they will swallow the money, they won't do the work. So it still boils down to people. It still boils down to us, our ethics, our etiquette as people. That's my take on this. I believe democracy is working. We should work on ourselves as a people. When during the military era, Abacha was up there, I wasn't too young, and we have Buba Marwa here. Buba Marwa was making things lighter for Lagosians because he was a good man. He has good heart for the people. Abacha was so cruel. He doesn't care. He gives his authority and you must follow. Buba will come down, do some roads, give things out. I wasn't too young. I saw that. So it still boils down to the people, to who you are as a leader. So nothing is wrong to democracy, in my own opinion.
All right, Cyril, take it from there.
All right. It's a very sensitive topic to talk about, but when you were talking about the topic like this, the people themselves, do they even understand the word democracy? From the Greek word, demo means people. Then the crucial there that we call crazy in democracy means power. You see, you are bringing people and power together. A layman definition of democracy is a government by the people, for the people, of the people. Another definition will come to tell you democracy is a representative government. Now, I will tell you for a fact and from my own knowledge of understanding, because I believe nobody's an island, the people themselves are the ones who enslaves democracy. How? In a country where we have 93 million registered voters and you have 87.3 million PVC collected and the number of total people who voted are less than 27 million, you have enslaved democracy. You haven't given democracy to come out to prove that is the best style of government that you can use. From the 1963 First Republic to go to the Second Republic, you go to the abortive Third Republic because MKO did not get that power eventually. So government will call it abortive Third Republic. Then Abdul Salami was able, to bring back the Fourth Republic. And the Fourth Republic gave birth to Baba Olusegun Obasanjo. Why I'm not standing with Olusegun Obasanjo, apology, is because he demanded for third term.
Yeah.
That is you wanting to rob democracy. On the daylight. How dare you, sir? Then you came out and you want to start to play
of the present government.
You want to start to play the angel and start coming and say, oh, democracy would have been. What was there not rigging in the time of Baba Obasanjo? Did he give democracy chance to play its role? Now you are coming to say